जिसका मुझे था इंतजार, जिसके लिए दिल था बेकरार. And yes, Trinidad and Tobago, this is your boy 007 Andy Singh, Chutney Soca News right here on Synergy TV. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know this is your boy 007, and right now, today, we're going to have a packed program for you guys. We're in the band room of the big band Avatar, so we'll be heading in a little short while to take care of these guys, to let you know where this band is heading, where it is right now, and everything about the band, all the frontline members, all the singers and everybody. So I want you guys to just sit back and enjoy this Sunday afternoon right here on Chutney Soca News on Synergy TV. We'll be right back, guys.
Good afternoon and welcome to your Chutney Soca News Roundup this week. We begin with news of the Ultimate Chutney Challenge. Chutney Soca News understands that no decision has been made on the hosting of the competition in 2018. In 2017, it replaced the traditional Chutney Soca Monarch competition. That title was captured by Chris Garcia with his mega hit, Chutney Bacchanal. However, due to a lack of sponsorship, the decision is still up in the air. Meanwhile, Chief Executive Officer of Southex, George Singh, has confirmed that a number of artists have already registered for the 2018 Chutney Soca Monarch competition. Registration opened last week, and registration is also ongoing for the first annual Chutney Soca Queen competition. In some other news, the date for Everybody Loves Raymond 2018 was announced recently. As with the past years, preparations for the show would be done at the peak of Christmas and Carnival. Chutney Soca News understands that Daily Nadan has a very hectic season this year. We sought to find out how Raymond has been managing over the years. He told us it has been very challenging, but ELR is foundation. It is where he started. Raymond said Daily Nadan has a fan base like no other and the band owes it to them. According to him, preparations for ELR begins from as early as October. Raymond added that when one show is over, he begins thinking about the next year, bearing in mind how special the concert is for his fans. He explains that he takes pride and works hard to ensure the show is a success each year. Raymond feels blessed to be the face of ELR. He boasted that the show has exceeded its capacity at the Center of Excellence and hoped that one year it will reach a national stadium. ELR is one of the most anticipated concerts of the year. It will be held on Saturday, 3rd March 2018. And that was your Chutney Soca News Roundup this week. Remember to tune in this week and every week for all the latest news coming out of the Chutney Soca industry.
And yes, Sweezy, it's an awesome pleasure to be here in your studio to actually interview you, because I know you as a young fella playing music with all the top bands in Trinidad and Tobago. So tell me, what's going on with your band? I want to know what's going on with your band, the Brandtech Avatar, and what you have in store for the people for the Christmas season and the Chutney Soca season coming up.
Well, actually, we recently celebrated 2 years, 24th of October. So the band, honestly, have been doing good. Thank God for that. Almost most weekends we are booked. And, you know, we played like recently Diwali Nagar, and it's a great achievement.
Which was a big stage for you in the Diwali. Now, this is the first time in the 2 years that you existed that you played in the big stage. Second year you played twice? Oh, okay, good. Very, very good achievement.
And, well, the band is growing. I mean, we have a lot of new faces. I always believe in fresh new faces. And we have some songs releasing soon for the CSM season. And we already have bookings for next year, and we're looking forward to see how much more we could grow.
Alright, so before we go across to the real interview, I want you to name the members of the band, the Brandtech Avatar, the members of the band, the frontline singers, the bass player, the guitar player and stuff. Let the viewing audience know about the band and the members of the band.
Right, well, first of all, the frontline, we have Vishan Balkisun, we have Rhonda Shah and Ravina Balchan and Avatar.
She's relatively a new person in the band.
Yes. You know, she's now growing. I know we are giving her that support. And then musician, we have talented musician. We have Nari on the drums. We have Ashmead. We have Kumar with us in and out. And then I have also Roger. Yeah, he with us most of the time. And song system, you know, I have to be grateful to them also, because they're Krishna songs and DJ Who. right? So that is basically the band.
And your main sponsor?
Well, Brandtech Limited.
Sponsored by Brandtech, so it's Brandtech Avatar. Just to let the viewing audience, know this on Chutney Soca News. And this is news to some people, And but I've been looking. As a matter of fact, I was one of them who's instrumental in the band at the very first job for the Brandtech for the Avatar band at the time. I remember it was a Diwali.
Republic Bank
Diwali, yes, and that was your first job, and I was there. It was nice to perform alongside the band for the very first time. So I want you to tell me what's going on with the studio right now. Any big Chutney Soca artists passing through to do any songs with you for the CSM season?
Well, I had Kenneth, Sipasa, Ruplalji, I did Himlata, and a few others.
So hold up your studio and you're doing big stars then.
You always hear so,
Yeah. This is my studio.
But I always put faith in the new artists. I have a lot of new artists coming out. Give them the opportunity.
Any album in the makings? Because I know plenty of people.
I have a Christmas album with a young girl, Rebecca Mohan. Very trained opera singer. So that will be releasing soon.
But what kind of songs she doing on the Christmas songs?
Christmas songs, but like pop styling, opera styling. Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman and stuff, I think she doing. Hey, I love to hear the album. So, Wizzy, tell me something. Bookings for the band for after the Christmas season, because I know now is more, receptions and weddings and stuff. Because I know you're playing all over. Last weekend you was in Grandie and then Pinal and stuff. But what about for Chutney Soca season? Any major events, something yet so far?
Well, honestly, not any major events, but I have like small carnival shows, like in Cuba and stuff. I've got like 3 shows, carnival shows, but most of it so far is like weddings
and bookings for 2018. How are you looking so far?
Yeah.
Because I know things tough right now with people, bands and stuff. But how are you looking for 2018 with your band?
So far, good. The jobs are coming through, and bit by bit.
So it drop by drop the barrel go full. You don't know.
Oh yeah. So we right now in our band room. To the S.R. Oh yeah, to go all over photography and the geography needs S.R. Digital. Don't know. Wanna keep that one heavy. Now we're getting it right. Trahe meri gaye, trahe mera dil gaye. Oh wanna keep that one heavy. Now we're getting
अभी ये कहाँ जाना है, किसे जीना है और किसी को मर जाना है, जिसका मुझे
Balki soon full of tune in a wedding. Honey run away with the Julahin. Balki soon full of tune in a wedding. Honey run away with the Julahin. Balki soon is a real sweet man. He does take away other man woman. Balki soon full of tune in a wedding. Honey run away with the Julahin.
And yes, welcome back to Chutney Soca News right here on Synergy TV. This is your boy 007 Andy Singh, and it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Glad to have you guys on board. I want to big up my boy Shane, SR Digital Concept, right about now. But right now, I want to take you guys to the two main frontline singers for the big band, Brantech Avatar. Good afternoon, guys. What's up? Firstly, I want to start with you, Mr. Visham Balkisun. What's going on?
Well, I cool. Free hour.
You're looking cool, well in air condition in the studio, you know, so you're good to go.
For real.
So tell me something, what's going on with you? What's your part in the Brantech Avatar band? What's your main part?
Well, really to be the mashup guy when it comes to the band and the party. So, chutney, film song, but more chutney. Party is we take.
So you the party man in the band?
That is where the name go, Balki soon, Polachu.
In a
Wedding.
don't know. So here what going on. As you the party man, knowing the Christmas season going into the carnival season, you have any big tune coming out for you?
Yeah, something special. Now, Kenneth is the man doing the lyrics, so you know what going on is bacchanal for so. I'll be looking to head to CSM if it permits.
So you're planning to enter CSM 2018. Alright, so the song recorded already or it still have to?
No, it's on the way.
So you want to give me a little piece still?
Nah, that is a secret.
Try to catch you there, he's a smart fella boy. So let me ask you something again, right? Other than being in the frontline singer with the big band Brantech Avatar, anything else you do other than just music?
Yeah, well, I'm a full-time truck driver with my own truck in the Sand Quarry. And making time for family.
Alright, cool. So you're a family man. Oh yeah, because I saw your madam outside. How many kids?
None as yet. One on the way.
One on the way? Alright, cool. Well, Visham, you know, we want to go across to Rhonda also, the other frontline singer for the big band Brantech Avatar. That was Visham Balkisoon, guys, you know, one of the frontline singer and the male frontline singer for the big band Brantech Avatar. We're here now with Rhonda Shah. Rhonda, Rhonda, how are you? You good? You good?
I'm good.
You all right? You
Yes,
good?
I'm good.
Why are you laughing when I say Rhonda Shah?
I don't like to be too mean to me. That's not nice.
So Rhonda, tell me, what's going on with you? What's going on with Rhonda Shah in the musical industry and with the big band Brantech Avatar?
Okay, well, I was just singing for a little while, and start back now. I'm doing good, but busy. I think I'm the frontline singer for the band.
You are.
Okay, okay.
Look, Visham,
Yes, yes you are.
yes, you are.
Yes, and that's about it. Yeah, just doing what I love. Had stopped singing for about 7 years.
Why?
But we don't get into that.
Personal.
Personal reasons, yeah. And I think you have an idea. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So yeah, basically I'm happy. I'm doing fine. I'm a makeup artist. I have my own business at home, and so yeah, that's it.
So how long you with the Brantech Avatar?
Actually, I was a member before when the band had not started, and I left for a little bit and recently joined back. So I'm here for like about 4 months. Yeah.
So in the band 4 months. So how are you enjoying it? But this time around, your second time around with the band.
Okay, really and truly, I love it. It's so good. Really nice.
You have any songs coming out for the Chutney Soca season and stuff, or as a frontline singer, you know, I mean, CSM is right there, the Chutney Soca season is right there. Anything in the makings?
No chutney. I'll be doing something maybe next week by Big Rich. So hopefully, it's not a chutney. It's just a remix song. So.
Well, guys, this is Visham Balkisoon and this is Rhonda Shah, the two frontline singers for the band Brantech Avatar. We're going to take a short little break, and when we come back, we're going to do it nice. Synergy TV, you don't know, 007.
Save when you shop this Christmas. Find everything you need under one roof. The $10 Plus store can cater for all your needs. They carry a wide range of furniture, toys, mini appliances, and much more. Visit them today at number 12 Southern Main Road, Chaguanas. They are open Mondays to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes, guys, and as we say good afternoon again to each and everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in to Chutney Soca News on Synergy TV this Sunday afternoon. It's an awesome pleasure being with you all, and it's a pleasure of mine to introduce this next gentleman. He's an icon, he's a foundation person, one of the guys that started it all in the music industry. So we want to head across right now and take you guys with us to Mr. Ashmead Baksh. Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you, Andy. All the best, man. Nice being here. Very nice being here.
So tell me, Ashmead, you looking good? See, yeah, it's a long while I haven't seen you. I know you're from the days of bands, but I want you to mention the band, so I don't want to, burst the bubbles and everything. So tell me, what's going on with you? Firstly, what's up with you?
Well, presently, as you already be aware, I am with Avatar, the band. But let me go back in history a little bit. I started my musical career in 1974 when I joined the Carib Mellowbogs Orchestra. I started as guitarist and I 74. Actually, that was not my first foray into music because my father, deceased Mr. Rafiq Baksh, he had a band when he was a youngster. In those days with Jitsi Sahai and bands like that, Naya Zamana, he had a band called Naya Rushdie. And when he got married, he kind of did away with it. But I followed in his footsteps because later on he played with National Indian Philharmonic Orchestra, Kisun Ramesa. And as a little 12-year-old boy, I used to go around with him, play the talk in the band, you know, talk. Play the little steel string bass at the box that they used to make. Because I had it natural, I got it from him actually. I have two other brothers who in music as well. And then one day he came to me, I was, you know, out of school, and he said, "You want to play guitar?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, I'll bring in a guitar for you." Fella, where he worked at Caroni Limited, bought a box guitar home. I think he paid $20 for it. And the fella said, "Okay, see this? This is C, this is F, this is G. You learn from that and you go on." That's what I did. So I started playing in school, I started playing in my job, that kind of thing. And then one day, a guy came over the corner and said, "You want to join an Indian band?" I said, "Fine." I had asked my father first. And he said, "Well, go ahead. I'll see you like the music." And that's how I started. In 74, and I stayed there for 20 years. With Carib Mellowbogs, that was my first actual band.
So let me cut you. In 1974, they were the name Carib Mellowbogs. They were sponsored by Carib already.
Well, no. They were just Mellowbogs. And some years after, they got the sponsorship from Carib in the 80s, yes. By that time, I was the leader of the band because I graduated because I worked in the bank at that time. They made me the treasurer and then subsequently the leader. And I took that band, well, you know Mellowbogs is, I took that band way up, right up to the top in Trinidad, and I'm very proud of that.
But Ashmita, I want to ask you, in the 80s, when they changed over to Carib Mellowbogs, name a few of the members of the band, because I would love the viewing audience to hear some of the names, because these people will be some of the icons also now, you know what I mean? So you just name a few of the members of the band.
Well, over the years, people came and went, but when I became leader and we took that band forward, there was a gentleman by the name of Steve Mahatu, one of the finest keyboard players in Trinidad. Deceased a couple of years ago, God rest his soul. There was a fellow called Charan Singh playing keyboards as well. We used to call him Jap. And he's actually a teacher now, teaching music with all his degrees and so on, because he went on and furthered his studies. There were people like your father, the great Rasnan Hussain, the legend who came into Mellowbogs together with Angie Gyan, and Indar Kanhai as well, started his career with the Carib Mellowbogs. And unfortunately, after about 20 years, we had a little parting of ways. And I went ahead and within 1 month formed Zita's Orchestra. That was in 1994. I took that for another 20 years.
Were members from the Carib Mellowbogs formed Zita's with you, or there were new members you took?
This is what I was about to tell you. When I left the Mellowbogs, your father left, Angie left, and we got a couple more players, Nicole Gyan, Steve Sharma, and Angie's son Shail, Sham Singh as well, Joe Sukhdev, and we had a guy called Karan Ramsundar who played the Dolak and Tabla. And we formed Zitas, and your brother Ian came in as well. And we had a fantastic 20 years as well. Leading that band, being very innovative in the musical arrangement and so on. And I think we set the standards for a lot of bands that follow today. Actually, if I may say so, I think as an icon, you call me an icon, but we started doing things that the bands are following now. I may be subject to correction, but I think I am the first Indian artist, singer in a band. I used to sing a lot.
Yeah, I know you used to sing a lot.
To sing a calypso in a band. Because when I joined, the Indian bands used to play calypso as an instrumental. Nobody dared to sing one. And I remember the first time I tried to sing a calypso, I used to sing Sparrow in those days, down in Barrackpore. The owner of the place nearly beat us up. Yeah, all of, but that was the stuff, that's the song, and a lot of Kitchener stuff too. And I think even when the fellas like Ricky Jai came, they came after me. But they became recognized through recordings. We never, strangely enough, in all the years of Carib Mellowbox, we used to do our recordings, cassette tape recordings, no studio, for Indian variety, so we never recorded the English music. But Carib Mellowbox became known as the original crossover band kind of thing. We used to do all the pop music, the calypso. It didn't have soca yet. It was only when David Rudder came in and so on. So I think I pioneered that kind of thing in Trinidad. So when in the Eastern band, because when I see these guys do it now, I say, well, you know, I've been there, done that. That's right. But Carib Mellowbox, I am very proud to have led that band to the pinnacle of success. Zetas as well. Unfortunately, after about 20 years in Zetas, I had to close that band as well, because most of the key players migrated, and I couldn't get replacements. Right. Yes. Ian is one. And then a little while after, I played with Trishul Orchestra. I entered that earlier this year.
How long you stayed with Trishul?
I must have been between 2 to 3 years. And then I didn't want the problem to run a band anymore. It took 40 years out of me doing that. So I just wanted to go in a band and play. And well, recently I came into Avatar, and Kishore's a very nice fellow, very talented, very enterprising. He wants to go places, and he looks to me for a little bit of the advice and so on. And I'm very glad to be here.
You're not only here to play guitar, you know, you're here to share your world of experience that you had with the Carib Mellowbox and Zetas and things. And you know, Ashmi, strange enough, you are always an interesting person to me, because you're actually somewhat just like myself. We always hold on to our job, still put your music in front, and always give the time for that. You know, you're always on time in the band room, because I remember dropping Dad and Ian in the band room. And one of your thing in the band is no member must be late, or no member must miss a rehearsal. So I remember I have members who sat down on job and look at you guys play just because they didn't come and practice. I remember that well.
You have a good memory.
Of course.
Actually, what happened, in the banking field in which I was in, I got a lot of training in management. Because when I left the bank in 1998, I was senior management in head office. Right? And I said, you know what, it makes no point learning those things and not putting it to work. And that's how I started to actually groom the people in the band. Like when I joined the band, you know this, alcohol and music was hand in hand.
Yeah.
By the time you finish playing and cooking, everybody drunk, the players, the crowd, the songman, everything. And everybody accepted that. And I said, you know, we can't do those things, we got to change it. You could drink after, but not before. And I started putting rules in place, and I think, and the people who I left in Carib Mellowbox are still in music today in some form or the other. Fellas like Rajan Rama, right? Fellas, you know, they're still in music because of the love and the discipline that I instill. Because without discipline, you can't have an organization, right? So when I told guys, don't be late for you know, I made sure that I set the example. I'm always working, and I always treated my music as a hobby actually, right? But running the band, my one goal was to make it the best it can be while I work. Because people used to say, Carib Mellowbox so big in Trinidad, but who don't go on tour. The problem was that the band, almost everybody in the band was a working person. Right, and the band played out every weekend, right? I will tell you something, my first 2 children grew into teenage years and I hardly knew them because we were out playing and rehearsing week after week after week. And my wife had to do a human job almost. Yes.
That is my life right now.
Yeah. But you got to have balance. So I made sure I balanced my job and my education with my music. And today it has served me in good stead. So I'm really very proud of it.
And Ashmi, before we close up with you, as I say, this interview is it's really awesome. It is interesting. I could interview you whole night because there are certain things that I learned about the bands and the music and the people in the bands and in the different bands that you came forward with and stuff. But I want to ask you, how's the family? Because I mean, I have known your family for almost 20 something years of my life in music. My young teen, you know me from since 1991 singing. I mean, we're in 2017, so check the years. How's the family?
Thanks to the Lord, my family is great. My wife is great. My children are great. My last son is 25. He's finishing his university degree. My eldest child, my son, he lives in Orlando. He has his first degree. My daughter just got married as well. She had her first degree and she lives now in Woodbrook. You see? And my wife and I and the last one home, and we both retired and just trying to enjoy retirement. But I had to stay in music because it's a part of me.
So you retire from job and everything?
Yeah,
so
not
music is your full thing
right.
now, just to keep yourself fit.
Yeah, I can't just stop the music because I feel it's a part of me that still has to come out. You know, and strangely enough, in all my years, what is interesting about this time in my life, my musical career, you would know this long ago when you were in a band. You dare not mix with other bands. You dare not go and play in another band. You dare not bring another band singer in your band because you'll get thrown. There were a lot of rules and regulations going around. And like for instance, just a couple of years ago, I played on the same stage with Kapil Gairin and Ronnie Kalichon. And strange enough, that was the first time in all our years of music.
You played on the same stage?
On the same stage. I played with Uncle Kapil, and and with Ronnie Kalichon. And these guys, we were growing up in the industry together. Just never played on the same stage. It was such fun. And now, through Wizzy and through Inder's band, I'm meeting the younger people coming up. So I have a good keen eye as to what the industry holds on. I still also have a home studio where I recorded all of Zita's albums. They were quite successful. So I still have that as my part-time hobby as well.
Well, Ashmeed, again, CSN, this is what we're talking about. This is truly a remarkable gentleman. I have known Mr. Baksh all my life, Ashmeed. I have known Ashmeed all my life in my music. I started off my singing career in 1991, and that was around the same time you were forming the band Zetas and stuff. And so I have known Ashmeed. And Ashmeed, before we close off your segment of Icon, one of the people that started it all in the music, one of the person that started it all in the musical industry. And I want to tell you thanks again for having me interview you on Chutney Soca News on Synergy TV. It was a pleasure. Before I close off, is there anything you have to tell the youths, the upcoming rising superstars then, as we will put them, because now everybody who could play a tassa or beat a drum is a superstar. So I want to know if you have any fine words to tell these upcoming superstars and stuff.
Well, let me first say that they are living in an enlightened age. When we started our musical career, we had mostly self-taught. We had no YouTube and these things to learn all this stuff. And we were very disciplined. If you wanted to reach anywhere in music, you had to be disciplined. Sadly, that is something I see. Actually, let me give you a little story here. I had to close down Zitas because of indisciplined young people. And being the person that I am, I could not keep on going that way. They're not turning up for rehearsal, they're turning up late on jobs. And when you take a commitment from somebody, you got to be there and deliver. And I said, I'm not going to, my illustrious career, if I might say that, I'm not going to spoil it now because of these young people. And that's one of the reasons I closed Zitas. Right? So I will tell the young people, if you love music, then go into music. Because a lot of young people go into the music now because of the fame, the flash, the fortune, the money. Actually, when young fellas came to join the band, I remember when I joined Mellowbugs, I paid money to join Mellowbugs and contributed every week for us to buy instruments. Now when a young fella come by, the first thing he says is, I want your paying boss. So that is what they look at. They're not thinking about furthering the art of what. Money, fame, fortune. Unfortunately, I have seen many of them just start up like a flash and then drop. Because they live in a more competitive era now than when we started our musical career. We were like kings, we were like lords. I'm telling you that when people see, oh, he plays guitar, boy, this band. Now they have so many bands, they have so many talented young people. My one thing is, make sure it's something you want to do for the right reason. Give it the dues that if you have to go to study, learn your art form, and it will take you places. You don't have to rush to be there. It will just gradually take you there, and people will always remember you for that.
Well, guys, you heard it right here from Mr. Ashmead Baksh. I want to thank you, Ashmead, again for having us here to interview you this afternoon. It was really, really a pleasure. I want to wish you all God's choicest blessings to you and your family and your band, Bramtech Avatar. Any last words you want to say?
Yeah, I want to thank you for interviewing me and having me tell part of my story, because it's so long, it's 40-something years, you know. And I want to wish you all success as well. It's nice, this is what I'm saying, the opportunities that people have now, they never had before.
Yeah, of course.
The only time you used to see us was on Indian Variety or TTT Presents, you know, that kind of thing. It goes way back. And the days of when you had half an hour music, Indian music on a radio for the week, you know. So the opportunities are more now. And look, even you, I'm sure you never told yourself one day you would be a television presenter.
No.
And here it is.
But we were actually born for this.
That's right, that's right, that's right. So congratulations and thanks for having me.
Thanks again, Ashmead, and love all the time. Blessings.
Keep good.
Yes, guys, you heard it right here on Chutney Soca News on Synergy TV. And it's an awesome Sunday. Glad to be in your company. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am having together with the big band, Bramtech Avatar. So we're going to take a break, we're going to pay some bills, and we'll be right back, right here on Chutney Soca News, Synergy TV. Welcome back. Yes, Wizzy. I want to find something about your history. Let the viewing audience know what's up with Wizzy, what then in your music and stuff and thing. You know, bands that you stem from, bands that you originally started playing off music with before you end up having your own bands. Tell me a little more about those bands and how it affect you as a musician in your life in the music.
Well, this year I made like 21 years in the chutney industry, music industry. And I started off with a band called Rangila, and then I went to Bina Sangit, and then Dilinadan, and I played for Bimas a little bit, but most of my career was with Dilinadan, and I learned a lot from those guys, Raymond. I mean, you know how serious they are in music. And, you know, I'm proud to be a product of Dilinadan. And then, you know, I left Dilinadan, not really to start a band. I left, you know, to studies and stuff, and you know, I was missing this, you know,
the music,
stage life. And then you know, I told my wife, you know what, I'm gonna start a band. So the band room will be home, my studio home, so convenient. And honestly, I didn't expect the band to reach so far within 2 years, because I was just starting that band just to make up time and just to be in it. But now it's hectic balancing the band with the studio and stuff. Yeah, so I thank God for that. Everybody who have support.
So when you left Dillingham and you took a break from the band for studies and stuff and things, but what inspired you to open your own band, other than your wife or asking your wife to start a band or whatever? Something must have given you the inspiration, or something must have triggered you to open your own band and not go back with Dillingham or go back to another band you was with in the past. What inspired you? What gave you that inspiration?
Well, I guess
what motivated you then to open your own band?
I guess, you know, as a musician, I mean, everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own dream. And, you know, being a piano player for years, and, you know, that style of music, and, you know, I said if I open my own band, probably I'll get to do different stuff. Like, yeah, Yeah, and that kind of inspired me, knowing that I could probably put out a different style of music out there and add to the market, add to the industry in a positive way.
So you open your own band, you form your own band, you get the members and everything. You got sponsor from Brandtech, so it's a Brandtech Avatar. How the studio came about now?
Well, the studio came about couple years, even way before the because I had same thing, I had my own ideas in recording because I work with a lot of studio, from FM studio, Pungolongs, Backyard, right? And some gospel studios and stuff. And again, having been a producer now, I could do my style, my way of music, right? And something different, and work with the youths, right? And I always keep saying the youths because of the fact that they have a lot of talented youths out there who could really, really sing. And I just want to bring them to the
You wanted to give them the opportunity because it have plenty young singers do really get the opportunities because the studios around tend to focus on the bigger artists.
So that's why I see the talent in those youths, and sometimes they get discouraged, and I always try to be there for them, encourage them, advise them.
Because I've been in your studio here on many occasions, and I saw the younger ones coming into the studio, and you're giving them the blessings, you're giving them the blight, you're letting them know what the music is all about. You just to put them to record, and you actually show them.
Yeah, actually, make sure they sing proper, Yeah, so I not just about it, just sing and go good and how your song is sung, Yeah, it just have to be, top to our standard.
No, but it's true. I mean, if I was the owner of a studio, I would want my product to be coming out good. I mean, when you look at SR Digital Concept and you look at Chutney Soca used on Synergy TV, it's one of the best production you could see. So Shane just take pride in doing what he does, and that is what I believe in, because everybody is looking at your product. So I want to say hats off to SR Digital Concept. My boy Shane, you don't know, you're big up Shane.
Yeah, big up to Shane.
Yeah, you don't know, right? So we see, I mean, there's so much things that I want to ask you, but I want to get to the nitty-gritty of things, right? Where you see your band and yourself in the future, let me say 5 years from now, doing?
Well, I think I see my band being considered a top band soon. That's the faith I have in myself and my musicians and singers. Because as I say, I just don't want to make up numbers in the industry. And because of where I came from, with the discipline, the correct attitude, that's what I'm taking into my band. All that I've learned before, right? And that is what I want. And maybe, who knows, touring and stuff. I have to take it step by step. I know now the economy is very hard and stuff, but who knows? It will be America, Europe. You never know.
With your own band, not because I know you have flown the world, Esther. I know you have been all over the world with all the bands, mainly. Ten Nation, and you have toured the world with this band, and I mean to have your own band outside will be a blessing.
Yes, of course.
It will be a blessing, and I will really wish you all the best in the future with your band and everything, Star. I was here from day one when you were forming this band. As a matter of fact, we sat down on the couch right there and you were talking to me about it, and what you think was your idea, and we had little thoughts about it and whatever, but I never believed that the Brandtech Avatar would have been sky up like in just 2 years' time, because I mean you're all over the country, you're all over. I mean, is there anything that you want to tell your fans, your friends, any inspirational message you want to give to all your fans or whatever?
Well, I just want to
all your supporters.
Thank everyone. I mean, from family to band members to fans. Without them, nothing is impossible. Nothing is possible, and you have to be grateful to the people who was there for you during success, and your true friends. Sometimes you might be down, and honestly, the music industry is not an easy industry. You know this, and I always tell my singer, it's a jungle out there, so you have to be like a lion in the jungle. Yeah, you have to be hungry, because otherwise you'll just be discouraged.
You'll be eaten up.
You'll be eaten up, honestly. Yeah, you have to be strong, and honestly now having my own band is like, now I have to fight my own battles now. Right? I'm not saying there's battle to fight, but you know how it is.
guys, you're hearing it right here. Brantek Avatar, my boy Kishore, Visham Balkisun, and the whole clip. And it's a pleasure being with you guys this afternoon. But I'm so sorry that I have bring the curtain down on this program right here. Episode 3, Season 2, Chutney Soca News. Your boy 007. Want to thank SR Digital Concepts. Want to big up my producer Nicole Duki for doing such a wonderful job every single Sunday. Want you guys to have yourself a blessed and safe week. Want to big up Synergy TV for having me here again. Love you guys. Chutney Soca News, Synergy TV, 007. You don't know. We honor here. Brantek Avatar.